since they said please, I guess we will.
I get it,
Welcome into 5 on Your Sideline. I am Corey Miller, and it's still maybe too hot outside for my kind of football
really
weather.
is.
But we've got some teams and players in midseason form, Annie.
Well said, Corey. I'm Annie Krall, and from a touchdown phenomenon down in Cedar Hill to perhaps the best team in the state of Illinois, we have you covered all over the place tonight. Corey, will you do the honors? Will you kick us off?
Let's do it. Over to Edwardsville. Tigers host East St. Louis. Jose Epinesa in Edwardsville almost beat the Flyers a season ago. He was on the sideline tonight. Tonight would not be that close, though. Myson Cook Johnson barrels in for 6 points for East St. Louis. Then it's Reese Shanklin on the QB keeper up the sideline. Dive. Is it good? Is it good? Wait for the signal. There it is. It's good. It's a great play. Later on, Shanklin in the air to Amir Tillman. He goes in for another East touchdown. I think you see where this one is going. How about one more? Shanklin. Beauty of a pass here to Cortez Rupert. Corner of the end zone. That's good for one more touchdown for East St. Louis. They roll big time, 54-0 over Edwardsville.
Quite the shutout. Things heated up quickly as Chaminade visited DeSmet tonight. Spartans QB Gabe Rodriguez airs this one out, but finds Chaminade Steven Dice in the second. Underneath it, interception. Red Devils brings it to their own 40. But then this one's coming up. It's going to be, well, a game of pop goes the weasel. Hassan Robinson loses the ball. Then it's DeSmet's Reese Merriweather who jumps on top of it for the recovery. Rodriguez is going to get another chance in the pocket. This time connects with tight end Ridge James up the middle. The handoff coming up is to Cam Sharps, who puts the Spartans within 10 yards. Sharp is going to finish it off himself. The running back muscles his way into the end zone. A little bit of a debate on both sides of the ball. Refs are going to be the ones to decide it, though. And yes, indeed, it is a touchdown, which helps DeSmet win this one big, 56-21.
Good one, Fenton Eureka, undefeated Rockwood Summit. 7-7 at the half, third quarter here. Chase Behringer looking for a receiver downfield, but he's actually going to be picked off by Michael Milloway for Eureka going the other way. A couple plays later, Curtis Harris takes it in from 1 yard for the touchdown, 14-7, Eureka Wildcats. Eureka again on the goal line. This time Blake Sitton going to run behind his blockers. He goes in for the score, 21-7 Eureka. Next up, Harris again, going to find some room on the edge. Gets it down to the 5-yard line for the Wildcats, which would set up a short score from Brandon Webb. Eureka goes on to win 28-7 Hand Summit, its first loss of the season.
Collinsville hosted Eltoff tonight as things got excited on the sidelines. Collinsville not holding back. Damon Dyer gets the handoff and plows past any defenders, maneuvers for a few extra yards. Going. You think he's gone? Not quite yet. Ends up getting tackled right within the 20-yard line. Jace Wilkinson is going to end up rolling to his right, not staying in the pocket, ends up getting denied on the goal line. No good this time, though. Amari Harper tries his luck. Open freeway for Harper. Not anyone in front of him. No white jerseys, nothing. Harper gets Collinsville their 6 points. Looking for a track star right there. Little celebration. It wasn't enough, though, as Althoff ends up edging this one out with a win 16-14.
Let's go down to Northwest Cedar Hill. They have a quarterback named Cohen Stark who already has over 800 yards rushing this year. Yeah, that's a big number. Northwest face Fox. Stark drops back to pass. Omar Frazier with a catch down to the pylon, a couple inches short. Next play, Stark just going to run it in himself for another touchdown. 6-0 Lions. 13-0 now. It's the Fox Warriors' turn. DJ Cox, he's going to run it 60 yards down the sideline for the touchdown.
Refs with him.
13-7, Lions lead. Let's go to the second quarter. Stark going to keep making moves. Watch this one. You're just not going to bring him down. I told you how many yards he has. He has a bunch of touchdowns, and guess what? He wanted one more. That was a little glimpse of his magic tonight, folks. Northwest goes on the road to win this one. Excuse me, they were actually at home, but they go on to win 48-20. Hey, last year the Gateway STEM Jaguars won their district. This year, they've started an undefeated 5-0 and hosted Lutheran St. Charles tonight. Nice run for the Jags. Rashawn White, he shakes off defenders, bursts down the sideline. That drive would stop short, though. Lutheran St. Charles, Anthony Peebles, big-time interception going the other way. Go back to the Jags. Janelle Shorter is going to find his way into the backfield coming up for an emphatic tackle for a loss. Gateway would get the ball back, get down to the 1-yard line before quarterback Lamonte Robinson would finish the drive with a touchdown. Gateway STEM stays unbeaten with a 33-6 victory.
Tackle Hunger 4, sponsored by Neighbors Credit Union, your neighbor for life.
It's a Parkway battle and then some for week 6 of Tackle Hunger. Parkway North taking on South on the football field, while St. Joseph's Academy came through on the food collection to help Operation Food Search, helping to provide for families all over our area. As we cruise along in our 4th annual Tackle Hunger campaign, we're looking to make some big strides to get closer to collecting 75,000 total pounds of food this year. Some of the Parkway North football players were telling us what their new focus is this week heading into the game, along with Parkway South spotlighting their pumped up canned good collection efforts.
Be more successful on offense and stop depending on the defense.
It just seems that they're raising pretty good awareness for the hunger issue.
And big reveal, here's the final tally for the week. St. Joseph's Academy came in and showed up. They collected close to 3,000 pounds of food. There was also a big online number for donations this week. Altogether, close to 5,000 pounds of food was collected, valued at over $10,000. A big thank you to everyone who did contribute. And our Tackle Hunger efforts were showing up strong even up until kickoff, and Parkway North's quarterback is going to do them justice. Jeremiah Burns is going to get things going. To quote Taylor Swift's new song, Fate of Ophelia, keep it 100 on the land, the sea in the sky. Burns goes high to Jordan McDavid. That works for the touchdown. North goes up 6-0. Not long after, though, Burns get wrapped up in the backfield by Ben Rush. Rush he did indeed for a loss. Then Burns again hits Gabe Birch this time. He takes it to the big house. Parkway North decisively wins this one tonight with a final score of 51-10.